back office. You should have. For heaven's sakes, if you've already got 3, congratulations. You just doubled your points. We are rolling out 3 additional products before we start onboarding you into the bank. Number 1, we are going to have discounts on gift cards. Amazon gift cards, JCPenney gift cards, Cracker Barrel gift cards, you name it, gift cards. If you buy $100 cards and you only pay $75 for it, is that a good, how much money did you save? Right? Guess what's going to happen in South America? They're going to go buy a card and they're going to go sell it at a 10% discount and pocket the difference. Yep. Is that a good business model? That's a great business model. Is that intelligence? That's great intelligence. Now, second thing we're going to roll out. Everybody buys cars. You all drove here in a car. Most of us buy used cars. Why? Because of the depreciation when you roll it off the lot. None of you have ever had a concierge. You go to a dealership and you hope you can trust them. My boy worked for a dealership forever and I hoped I could trust him. My car's in the shop right now. It's not their fault, but at the end of the day, you hope you can trust them. Let me tell you what our car concierge is. It's going to be called Our Cars. It's going to cost you a few points. It's going to be way under Blue Book, low Blue Book. Why? There's no flooring lines. There's no lot to pay for. There's no upkeep. They're going to buy you your car, the exact car you want, the make, the mileage, everything you want, delivered directly to your doorstep, way under Blue Book. Is that worth something? Yeah. How would you like to be able to get your next door neighbor that you overheard he's in the market for a car and say, do you have a concierge? No, I'm just going to go look at Ken Garf and Larry H. Miller. And what if I could have you go do that and let me, my concierge, see if we can kill the price? The exact car you want. You use a couple hundred points. You go by and let him use your concierge. And bada bing, bada boom, he thinks you walk on water because you saved him 10% under low Blue Book and it was delivered to his doorstep and he or she was happy as heck. You know what you get to tell him then? Thanks, I just made some money on you buying that car. Think it'll be easy to recruit when that happens? That's coming online here shortly. John Johnson's already getting his concierge because he was already in the market for a Dodge truck. Jeremy's going to follow right behind because I know he's in the market for a car. I think you want a truck too, don't you?
Yeah.
Not Dodge.
Chevy.
Chevy. Lyndon's going to be right behind. See the power of this? We're not doing this because I want your $68. We're not doing this because I want your $38. Write this down. The reason you're paying $38, it's a rule for me. In order to pay people for swipes, you have to pay a greens fee. Does everybody understand that? When you go into Costco and they're getting a Citibank card, and everybody knows what they are because we have them. The Citibank card, that's not a Costco employee and it's definitely not a Citibank employee. It's somebody who paid the right to sign the or book the business there at the Costco. It happens all over state fairs. It happens in college campuses. I'm paying you for people's swipes. I have to charge that fee. Well, the bank's over here telling me I have to charge a fee, and then I've got FTC over here saying you better have a product, or you can't pay out compensation. That's why the rewards network's here. Does everybody understand? Holy moly! Quit selling the rewards program. The rewards program's just cool. Sell what we have. What we have is we're building a distribution model for us to compete against Walmart. Please understand the reason I have you even sitting in this room is I want tens of thousands, millions of you out there that when Walmart gets their card, we're already killing it. Can you see what we're doing? Now, why didn't I put a kibosh on Walmart? I'll tell you why. It's credibility.
You sell a customer a $150 card, they're going to swipe all they want, get all the savings they want. You guys are going to be able to go into any mom and pop store and sign them up for free. And when the card gets there, they're going to give them a discount. Walmart's not going to have that. Oh, and by the way, your customer doesn't have to pay a monthly fee. Walmart does. $8 a month. Are we going to kill them or not? Of course we are. Now, I promised you something before I got up here and started getting elevated. I want everybody in this room to be able to make $10,000 a day, or not a day, a month. You're going to get there. We were doing the math with Linda, and she started crying on me today because she knows what she's got behind her, and she pinches herself when she knows what she's going to make. Guys, my biggest job is not building the company. It's not buying the banks. It's selling you guys on you. Our society tells you you're not good enough. And I've offered hope. And I take that extraordinarily serious. The hope's here. You'll save about $100 a month if you get double the points. It's going to be actually closer to 150 to 200 points. You've read the testimonials, and if you're not on Our World, for heaven's sakes, go get on Our World and scroll down and start reading the testimonials. Okay, we have a thing called Me in 3. Have you heard it? Read the PDF? We have a clock going right now, right? 30 days. How long did it take you to sign up your first 3?
Yeah, about
24 hours.
Okay. I'm not going to do 15 minutes because that's a bit quick. But if you duplicated that 15 minutes, how many minutes would it take you to make $10,000? Not much. Everybody in here, you're trying to do the work yourself. Stop. Help people be successful. So when I sign you up, I'm going to say, you know what, Tim, I don't want your $68. What I want you to do is be a part of my distribution network so when people swipe, let's make sure you get better than free right now. So I'm going to help you get your 3 before your clock ends. In fact, Tim, is it all right if we do it in the next 10 days? You bring me my 10, your 3, and I'll sign them up for you. Is there any doubt I'd sign them up? Do you have any doubt at all that I'd sign those 3 up?
makes it easy.
You know what I'd do after that? I'd help them do theirs until you were comfortable doing what I was doing. Does everybody see what I'm doing here? So guess what? If everybody goes and gets their 3 people in 10 days, how many weeks does it take you to get to $10,000 a month residual recurring income, and we're not swiping one card yet? 7. 7 weeks, you're making $10,000 a month, and everybody you bring in is better than free. What kind of business model is this? Everybody you bring in has got $150 worth of savings, and they get their guaranteed. Holy moly, I've worked all day long to be able to say the Me in 3 guarantee and bonus. Had to go past a zillion attorneys because you don't say guarantee in multi-level. We are here. When you sign up your 3 in the first 30 days, we guarantee you'll always make more money than you spend. We're now infinitely going to continue to pay out on everybody that enrolls on that $38, $2 up to TBS, $2 a tier. When they enroll, they're only making $6. We give them a bonus of $32. That's the guarantee. As their organization keeps growing, that keeps shrinking until they're paying their own. But you can now look people in the eye and say, I'm going to help you get your 3 because you're going to get $150 in savings, which is better than $68. Don't you agree? $150 guaranteed for life every month, and I'm going to get you the $38 paid for every month. Hello? You need to lose your life in the betterment of others. You're all running around trying to take care of yourself. You can sign up as many 10 people as you want. Lose your life in now helping them get it for free. Does that make sense? And teach that duplicatable model. If everybody helps their people get it in 10 days, every single person that enrolls in this within 7 weeks, we'll make $10,000 a month. And we haven't even started swiping yet. Do you have faith? Do you have confidence? Are we bringing something that's absolutely revolutionizing the world? Yeah. Are you selling a lotion, potion, powder, or pill? No. A couple hundred points, it's going to save your neighbor on their cars. Every time you get one, you're going to get a concierge. Does everybody see what we're doing here? This isn't a multi-level. This is a distribution network called rNetwork, and the bigger we get, the better it's going to get. The power is in the network. We're selling two things. You guys, the network, and the revCARD. Everybody asks me, what's the magic in this revCARD? The magic's not the revCARD. That's cool. There's not one stitch technology in there that's not already in your phone. Not 1 ounce. We were smart enough to take the chip and go and put it this way instead of this way. Woo! What's the magic? We own the banks. When that card's presented, the lion's share goes to the banks give it to me, and I pay it to you. Hello? It's not that tough. Guys, everybody in here should be able to make somewhere between $5,000 and $50,000 a month before we have the first swell. I'm begging Jeremy. He's been with me way too long, and he gets a hand slap over and over in the past. I'm not slapping his hand anymore. Jeremy needs to teach what we're doing and how we're doing it. The man's making more money in 8 weeks than he ever made in Newton. The whole time. Am I right or wrong?
Yep.
Hello? He was one of our lead reps. This is something special and something very, very unique. Help people get their free. When you bring them on, you take the responsibility for yourself to help them get their free. And keep doing that until they learn, wow, that's the way to do this, is help people get their free. Why? Because it makes a difference. I learned something very, very powerful. His name's Dave Griffith. He humbled me. I went and asked for something I didn't think I was going to get. I wanted his 27 line to be mixed with with my group. And he said, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build it out. He has 1.2 million people he's rolling over. He's not giving anybody their free. He's going to give everybody 2. Why 2? You're going to give them 2? He said, I want them to go get their third person. That makes a lot of sense to me. And then you know what's going to happen? They're going to get their free, and they're going to say, oh my heavens, I've got 23,000 people underneath me. You think they'll run out and make sure they get their 10? They got to unlock their 10s. He humbled me. Sitting in the Denny's, and I almost started crying. I pulled myself to Linda because I learned something from him. That fear of loss is going to pull that 1 million people, and not everybody's going to do it, but he'll be over 10 million people in our network. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Go get your 3, and then teach people to get their 3. Don't make it all this hard. Go get their 3 and help them get their 3, and maybe go one more level, and then go get 3 more and do the same thing. And keep doing that. You only have to do it 3 times. So if you do it in 1 week, go get your 3 in 1 week, about 15 minutes. 1 week. Help them get their 3 and help them get their 3, and then go start 1 more. Then start 1 more, and then 1 more person. Total of 10. And lose your life in the betterment of others. Guys, I'm going to start sounding like a blooming broken record. We're about finding out where the world's going and getting there first. We're all about make more money than you spend. If you've not felt it in this room since I got up and started speaking, I don't care about the $68. I want people to make more money in the bonus and the guarantee than they're spending. You got to help them. They're brand new. They don't know what they've got. 3 things you can do for yourself. Number 1, lose your life in the betterment of others. Tell people we're on the forefront of something very, very special. And last but not least, make more money than you spend. The last thing that we're rolling out is we're going to have a benefit package. I know what it's like to be self-employed. It's very hard to get insurance. You're going to have something that's absolutely going to blow your mind. What normal IHC and all the other insurance companies have for a teledoc, $25 a visit, which is a lot better than $125, and they'll write you a prescription. You're going to be able to get your whole family for $25 a month, as many visits as they want, and as much prescriptions as they want to get, and we're going to pay $1 up to TBS per tier.
So,
We treat you like our business partners. We're going to continue to bring you, the bigger you get, the better it will get. We're going to make sure that every benefit, I don't care if you work for the church, I don't care if you work for the government, you're going to have the same type of benefits that they have based on you getting me big enough. And I'm not just talking about you people here in Utah or in the continental United States. I'm talking about all 82 countries that we're open in. Does that make sense? Do you see how we're making you our partners? Because we're going to get to the point where giving away a card is going to be absolutely easy. Trust me. You're going to have hundreds of customers because they're going to want that card just from the savings alone when they present that card at retail establishments. Any questions?
the benefits package is not for founder members, it's for charter members, all of them?
100% charter members, and it won't be for the customers, it will be charter members. They might sell it to the customers at a bigger package, more money, because I want to pay more than you guys.
So we won't need an insurance license?
Nope. The way it's done is you're selling it. And the way you're selling it is all you're doing is giving them a referral. The way we'll have one insurance agent housed here, so we can get the income, and I can pay out my advertising any way I want to. Great question, by the way. Anyway.
On a car purchase, you said there's money that's being by the reps, or by the charter members. How does that work?
It's simple.
Repeat the question for.
Okay, I'm going to repeat the question. It's all about the car purchase. So, concierge, let's say you want a Jeep. Let's not make up. What car would you want to buy? Okay, what Chevy truck? You get the color, the make, the model, everything, and then they go find it for you. They send you pictures. You say, "Yep, done." We'll already have you pre-approved for your own, by the way. That's a big part of this. So you'll already be pre-approved, and the car comes and shows up at the doorstep. Well, who's your upline? Lindy's, right? 2% is built into the car for on behalf of the charter members of the company. That 2% gets divided by 10, and it pays out. So let's say it's a $40,000 car. What's 2% of 40,000? $800. Divide that by 10, it's $80. $80 a tier. You don't have to sell very many cars in your organization. You're going to make real good money on just the cars. Let me explain to you what I want to do. I'm not in this for $2 going up to TBS. We're going to make sure we get $5, $10 on an aggregated average that's running up the TBS per charter member. Go put 88,000 people in that and times that by 10 and figure out what you're going to make. Yes?
Yeah, my organization, we be very selective about who we put on our team.
Please.
We want them to be people that are going to go out and do exactly what you're saying right here. Like mentioned, team effort, support down on the sector. Can we lock in our 10 by just paying initially? For $1 when we do that?
I was waiting how long to see somebody was going to ask.
I am not going to answer that question, but my answer back to you, I'd do it that way myself. Okay. Thanks. Let me just say this to you. Guys, you can build this any way you want. We have to be very, very careful the way we teach it, because I don't want to get anybody into trouble. But if you wanted to go select your business partners and pay it forward, it's basically what you're talking about doing, and teach them to do the same thing, you can do that or you can't do that. It's up to you.
But eventually it's going to be one social security number. per slot.
Yeah, and it has to be that way because we're opening up the bank account. So and don't go think, hey, I'm going to go get Aunt Gertrude and Grandma Duke and whoever. Go get people you want to run a business with and spend some quality time with them. The ones that are making full-time income, and I have 3 of them. Now, when I talk about full-time income, a lot of you are going to say, well, full-time income for me is $4,000 to $5,000. Some of it might be less than that, especially if you're living on a fixed income from the government.
Or a school,
What?
or a school teacher.
Or a school teacher.
Because I am.
Who would like to know what my full-time income is? I want to make north of $10,000, or I don't consider it full-time. And here's the cool thing. You got to make $10,000 by helping people get it for free. Hello? You get to make $10,000 a month residual reoccurring income by helping those people that you invite to this to get it for free. So, if there's anybody in here that's got a clock and doesn't have your free, for heaven's sakes, go get your double the points. Go get your 10. And then everybody you sign up, and all of you have people that you've signed up, go back to them and say, I made a big mistake with you. I'm going to help you get your free because I want to make sure you get it for free. Hello? Or better than free is what we really should say. So there's 3 products we're rolling out before we're going to onboard you into the, and I don't want any confusion here because there's a lot of, Jeremy said this and John Johnson said this. Guys, 3 products. Your concierge, our autos. We're going to have a business, we're going to have a gift card you're going to be able to buy at a discount. And last but not least, we're going to have a benefit package we're going to roll out. And then we're going to start onboarding you into the bank. Linda?
Does that include life insurance, Richard?
Yes. There's going to be a whole benefit package that we're going to roll out all together. Yes. Yes.
Not gonna be cash out your whole life.
I don't know. I haven't got into any of the details. I've got one of the founding member, one of the creators working on it, Roger Taylor, is doing that part full time. But we're going to continue to expand and make sure that auto, home, all those insurances that come out of your pocket, and we're going to get it to you at cost. Why? Because you're going to use your debit card to pay for it. And guess what? That runs up the TBS. Hello? Okay. Yep.
So are we still on track to have the road account by August?
Yep. Well, we're still on track to make sure that we have the rev cards delivered by the first of the year.
What account? What did you just say?
Well, basically, in order for the rev card to work effectively, we got to onboard you into a bank account, do a KYC, which is know your customer, and get you a bank account in our bank. We're going to do that before you get the rev card.
There's no minimum deposit or anything like that, right?
No,
Just an account.
it's just a normal account.
So sometime in August, for the revenue.
Yeah, probably be the tail end. We just got to make sure that all the hardware is already tied up so we don't have any delays when we want to roll out the call. Yes, in the back of the room. Anybody? Okay. Yep.
And this is the first part of this, because traffic's backed up over this all.
I'm sorry.
I may be asking questions more than that.
That's fine.
In mowing businesses, is there a how-to on that yet?
Let me talk about businesses because there's 2 things I want to talk about. Number 1, a payroll card like the Rev account, the Rev card, is great for payroll. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it, and this is a ways down, it's going to come right with the Rev card itself. I am going to look to you guys to go get mom and pop. We talked about this at the pre-launch. I want you to be able to go into La Casita or any mom and pop shop, I don't care what they do, and be able to, within 2 or 3 minutes, don't waste any of their times, onboard them into a loyalty program where they choose the discount that they give when the Rev card appears. And the more times that Rev card shows up, the better the discount gets. And you ought to be able to take a picture of their menu, their logo, and spend about 2 minutes with them. And when they say, well, how much is this whole thing going to cost you? Nothing for a year. What? Yep, nothing. All you have to do is when the Rev card gets presented, you give them the discount that you already committed to. It's automatically going to happen for you anyway. But after 1 year's worth of time, we are going to charge them 1% of what they save the customer. It's the cheapest advertising they'll ever have. And when they see the card, they're going to say, "You mean I get to give a discount for those cards that show up?" Yeah, I mean, guess what? You can sign them up for their own rev card. The card. So those are the two ways that you can onboard businesses. Either have them use the rev cards or sign them up for free. Now, you need to understand this. The way we're going to do it is a normal charter member is only going to get 3 of them to give away. Once they get me and 3 done, they're going to get another 5. As soon as they become 10 in the pen founding member, they're going to get another 10. We're not just going to let you do it willy-nilly. It's important to us that you take it very seriously when you onboard somebody to do that. Yes?
Are we limited to 72 charity?
Yes, you are. But what you'll do is go down to your
Everybody else.
down in your organization, say, "Hey, you're not using them, let me give them away for you."
Okay, yeah. Now,
What's the time frame on that?
Right around the time we start issuing the cards.
Okay,
It should come out exactly the same time. Yes?
Is there still gonna be an interim card?
Yes, and I'm not going to go into detail that it won't be a card. It'll actually be on your phone. But yeah, we're going to probably,
Around October-ish?
I'm hoping to. Yeah, as soon as we get you all onboarded into the bank, we're going to give you your 16-digit PIN, and we'll go from there. I don't want to go any further than that.
The matrix, do I understand, it's 3 by 10 max?
No.
So if I.
Okay, I'm going to go into this.
One person, it could be under me, or I could use them to help one of my.
Yep, I need to. I owe this to everybody in here. This is the most unique charitable contribution compensation plan on the planet. This is absolutely a charitable compensation plan without being socialism. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Nobody's going to get a free ride. There are a lot of people in this organization, and there's going to be a lot more as you guys start building this out, that people are going to fall under people that weren't braiding the rope. So everybody understands that everybody has a tier 1, a tier 2, a tier 3, tier 4, tier 5.
43.
And so, is anybody adding it all up? 88,000 what? Okay. It builds left to right, right to left, like a typewriter. So person 1 falls there, 2 falls there, 3 falls there, 4 would fall here, 5 would fall there, 6 would fall there, 7 would fall there, 8 would fall there, 9 would fall there. Team by team, row by row. The easy way to remember it is the odd ones go left to right, the even tiers go right to left. Well, it all offsets. Jeremy's tier 6 is somebody else's tier 5. Everybody with me? Now, the way this honking thing pays out, you have to unlock your tiers. So in order to unlock tier 1, you have to personally rob 1 person. In order to unlock tier 2, you personally have to roll 2 people. And so on and so forth. Does everybody understand that? It's not within inside your matrix. It's not within inside the matrix. The matrix doesn't matter. There's a reason we call it tiers and not levels. If it was inside your matrix, it'd be a level. It's not. This is the way it pays out. The computer's smart enough to not worry about from the top down. Everybody thinks about from the top down. 3, 9, 27. You're thinking about your organization, and that's how we present it to you. So if you look up the TBS, what does it look like? So you're laying on your back and you're looking at the stars, or you're laying on your back and you're looking at your TBS. Everybody only has 1 enroller, correct? Well, if everybody's only got 1 enroller, what does it look like? It's a straight line. Does everybody get that? So here you go. This is what it looks like from bottom up. let's take that $80,000 truck that you bought for 40 grand, right? Let's take the $80,000 car that you bought for 40 grand. Is the person getting a good deal? Yeah. Okay. What's 2% of 40? It's $800. Am I right? Oops. Divided by 10, right? How much gets paid from here? This is how the computer does it on the car purchase. So this person right here bought the car. The computer says, is this person right here, are they active? And if they personally rolled one. Yep, they have. Pay them $80. They made more money than they spent this month. Okay, the computer asks the same question again. Is this person active? And if they sponsored 2 or more? If the answer is yes, pay them $80,000 or $80. Okay, we keep going up. 3 or more? Yes, pay them $80. How many times does it do that, Jeremy?
10.
10 times. Is this person sponsored 4 or more? Nope. Skip them. Then the computer goes to the next person and asks the exact same question. Have they sponsored 4 or more? Normal comp plans go pay it to the company. We don't. This is compressed. Jeremy's about 83 levels deep and he hasn't been cut off yet. What does that mean? That means he's getting paid on his whole entire organization. Why? Because it's asking, has this person got 4 or more? Nope. Has this person got 4 or more? Yep. Has this person got 5 or more? Nope. Has this person got 5 or more? Nope. But guess what? It doesn't take very long for him to watch. And when we get the back office the way I want it, you're going to be able to go to him and say, do you know this week you'd make $6,300, but you haven't sponsored your 9th person yet? Do you think they'll go sponsor their 9th person? 30. For it. Probably pretty quick.
I love that.
Okay, now 5 or more. 5 or more, yep. 6 or more, and so on and so forth. How is it that Jeremy's getting paid on his 80th level and is still in his 10 tiers? Because people don't do the work. And I'm guaranteeing you, if you lose your life in making sure they at least get better than free, a lot of them still won't do it. I have a little brother. He's a wonderful man. Love him to death. He's a year and a half younger than me. We were 2 grades difference in school. If I have right here a great big $100 tree, that $100 grew every dang day, and I invited everybody in this room to come pick as much as you wanted off that tree, would all of you get in line? Yeah. You're here. If I did the same thing to my brother, here's what he'd do. Well, hell, that's too easy. There's got to be a catch. No, Brian, you can take what you want. Is the IRS behind this? I'm just trying to tell you, most people, because of absolutely indoctrination between religions and a whole bunch of other things, they keep telling you, and especially your education system, you're not worth what I'm about ready to pay you. Bull! If a guy that has dyslexia has read one book in my entire life, and it took me my full 2 years of my mission to do it, and if you're at all smart, you know what book that is. If I can do what I've done in my life, being that guy, you're pretty enough, ladies, and I mean that at the bottom of my heart. You're pretty enough, you're smart enough, and you deserve it. I have a little saying, and we're going to put it in the conference room upstairs. He who builds no castles in the air, builds no castles anywhere. Guys, I got to get you dreaming. I know how scary it is. Flip, I know how scary it is. You come here so you get charge it up again so you can go ask that one more person to come be on your team. I get it. I understand how hard it is. I want to be a strong place that you can lean against. That's why we have the Facebook feed where you're seeing all the savings. What do? You save $12.95 at Papa John's. It's a big deal to you guys. You got to trust this so you can trust yourself. Because you don't want to look stupid to your friends. I get it. But the bigger we get, the better it gets. Guys, you're the power in this. The power in this is you. We're bringing, cool technology, and we're owning the banks. But at the end of the day, boy, just live your life in the betterment of others and watch what happens to you. Forget about yourselves and go invite people and help them get theirs free. Does anybody have any questions about that?
In Jeremy's case, somewhere around, he's 80 levels down, and he's still getting everything. So apparently, every line, there's 70 people not filling it in, or he would lose that. Is that
Not filling it in, but not unlocking it.
not unlocking it? Okay, that's a better term.
So in order for him to get cut off, he needs to have 10 people that have 9, 8, 7, 6
Right.
personally enrolled to you. And guess what? It just doesn't happen.
Right, so 70 people aren't filling it in, or aren't unlocking all things, but on the 10th level, that's around 60,000. When you add it all up, it's 88,000.
Right.
And it's multiplied by 3 each level down. So let's go down 2 more levels, 60, 180, somewhere around 500,000.
Correct.
So on that level, there's 500,000 people. If that whole level were filled out, and you're still capturing everything because these people stop doing it, that level 12 is paying out on 500,000 people.
Right. That's a possibility.
$2, that's a possibility of it's full. $2 or $5 or $10 or whatever. Okay, is that clear? Or is that correct?
Absolutely correct.
Okay. Yeah, the thing is that I'll make sure. It's just that one line. If one line happened to get 10 people, it happened to 10, whatever, then it would stop.
The day's going to come that Jeremy's going to end up getting cut off. But he's only going to get cut off on one line. So what? There's all those, especially when you're down that low. There's 500,000.
That's just 12 levels.
In fact, you know what? I know Jeremy. He prayed that he builds out the matrix perfectly and gets cut off. Because he knows what I'm going to bring to the table. First of all, you're all going to go get customers. Customers don't go in the TBS. They stack on top of you. Hello? Hello? You get me? Hello, McFly. You get me?
There's no limit on that.
There's no limit on that. The other thing is you can only spend so much money. I mean, if you go to church and you want to spend more than $100,000 a month, good luck. I'm telling you right now, trying to do it, you can't do it. Do you hear what I'm saying? If you go to church, why do I say church? Because that takes away your Sunday. If you go to church, and I don't care if you pay your tithing or not, if you go to church, you cannot spend $100,000 a month. It's impossible. You can't blow $100,000 a month. You just can't do it. And who cares? You guys have never even thought of this, let alone dreamt it. And I've lived it. And I'm dyslexic. Do you see what I'm saying? Guys, it's all about belief. He who builds no castles in the air, dreaming it, you're not going to build any castles anywhere. Who in here played in the sandbox? Matchbox cars. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. Little girls, man, I don't care who came over. I had about 40 Matchbox, and I'd thrown 4 or 5 of them, and we'd build castles, and we all owned the city. There was 3 or 4 cars I did. I had a Lamborghini and a Corvette. They never got those cars. Those were mine. Am I right? Now, did you build a little teeny house or a condo? Hell no, it was a great big castle. Right? And did you only have one car? No, you had the Lamborghini, you had the Corvette, you had the pickup truck. You had 4 or 5 cars. We did that when we were little boys or little girls. What happened? You grow up and you're taught you don't deserve what you dreamt about when you were a little kid in the flipping sandbox. Do you see what I'm saying? You stopped yourself. Your education, your upbringing says it's bad to have money. No, it's not. Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. I've been talking about losing your life on getting people free. If you make a lot of money, guess what? Money only makes you more of what you already are. If you're a criminal and you have a lot of money, you're going to be a big butt criminal. If you're not, but you're a loving, charitable person, and you're making $1 million a month, you all can change the world. Because you'll probably write a check to a kid that's gone through science and he invents the cure and cancer's no more. Dream big flipping dreams. Stop getting in your own damn way. Quit selling this as a product. Start selling this as an opportunity. You got a question or a comment?
So on my windshield time on the way down here, made some phone calls, I got my third person.
Congratulations.
The guy got up and somebody said, he said, I absolutely have no more time for anything else. So I want to call you anyway. I said, listen, let me sign you up. You talk to people about this, you send them to me, I'll give them a presentation, and I'll sign them up under you as if it was you doing it. That's exactly the shit I'm talking about right there.
Because guess what?
He's on board.
The minute he sees you're signing people up, watch how much he gravitates over and pulls the wagon along with you. That's the spirit of which I'm talking about. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Don't make a big deal about tying it to the bank account. Say, we're going to give you your own private bank account. Yeah. Thank you. Anything else? I'm sorry for getting elevated. I'm not screaming at you. I'm passionate as crud about this.
We're glad you're passionate.
Please understand, especially you guys on social media. I love you. I'm doing this because we sat right there, the five of us, the five creators, and we ran all the way around the room. Why are you doing this? Trent has his reasons. Roger has his reasons. Troy has his reasons. And Kevin has his reasons. Do you know why I'm doing it? Because this is what I wanted to do my whole flipping life. And finally, the technology is caught up to what I dreamt about my whole life. Are you kidding me? You're going to get paid when people use their cards? Hello? Guys, I can't impress upon you enough. If you want to make this cooler than you could ever imagine, go build your teams. The more numbers I have, everybody's going to flock to us. One of my absolute pains is you can load all your credit cards on there, but the only one that's going to pay you out up to TBS is your debit card. I've already started to work out with the major brand credit cards, and I'm not talking about Visa, MasterCard, because they don't issue cards. They are the rails. I'm talking about Citibank, Discover, American Express. I'm going to have them come join us and have them give us the 1%. So it doesn't matter what card they choose, you guys are going to get paid. But you know what? I only have 7,000 people. American Express is going to laugh at me. They didn't. They signed a letter of intent. Go get me big. You want this cool? Go do your thing. Your thing is lose your life for the betterment of others and help people get it for free. Does that make sense? Yes.
So this is an IOU UC bank, I mean, that's what I feel with realtors and stuff. So in addition to the cost of rewards and stuff like that, I'm also going to be getting paid for the credit card.
You are. Okay, let me talk about this for a minute. This is my passion. I do this all damn day. I love meeting with you guys. I'm being told by a whole bunch of people in the know, but you need to be special. Fill these rooms and you watch how many times I come do what I do. It's good for him, and he's already making a full-time income. He's making right now what he's making more than he's making at his full-time job. He needed to hear what I had to say. Am I right? Because he's been slogging down this and trying to sell what we have instead of building what we have. See the difference? Guys, we're not selling a product. We're selling an opportunity. The product is get paid when people swipe. That's the product. Now, in order to be legal with the FTC, I need to make sure there's a rewards program that saves you more money than you spend. Is that what the FTC needs? No, that's what I need. I need you saving $150 a month. I can't wait till Jeremy goes, I can't stop the growth in South America. They're all selling cards out of the back of their garage. I get it, guys. I've been doing this for 25 years and I've dreamt about what I'm doing right now my entire life. You want to talk about my sandbox? I'm living it right now. Come do it with me. Stop signing up a whole bunch of people and start signing up people's people. Watch what happens to your organization. Lose your life in the betterment of others. Know that we're finding out where the world's going and we're getting there first. And everybody that you sign up, you dang well tell them, I don't give a darn about your $68. I want you to make more money than you're spending this month. You bring me your free people. Wow, you'll do that for me? You darn right I will. And I'm going to keep doing it till you do what I'm doing. Hello? It's not that hard. It's all yours. Love you guys.
All right. So, wow, that was motivation and a half. Thanks, Richard. Thanks, everybody, for coming tonight. I have nothing else to add to that. So we're going to go ahead and take a break here, and then we'll reconvene in about 25 minutes and do the opportunity presentation for brand new people. So thanks so much. See you soon.